This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. All right, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
Okay, I gave us points back.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
I don't know if I care about what they're doing. I think I looked for Mom last time. Let's go ahead and spy on him
We
a
must
little bit.
absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
Aha. I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What? Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention. You brought spears as well, then?
What? Did Mortimer ask you to bring him holy spears too?
Yes, but I thought I was the only one. How many of them have you brought, then?
18 in all. Any relic even remotely to do with them, in fact.
18 spears? How many of them exist in all?
No one knows. Especially as there is only one authentic one, of course. That all adds to the mystery, don't you think?
Well, please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Well, see, I should be able to use diversion or manipulation or something to stay there if it's high enough. I can guess I could try to go over and talk to them again.
Leave us now.
Okay, alright. Be that way. I really would have liked to have used this before it wore off. I wonder what Elizabeth is going to say, since she's supposed to be catching up with us. Looks like I can't go in there. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to go in any of them. Okay, I don't think it's outside. I think it's... Huh.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Yeah, it's not giving me the option to leave right there.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your
Oh,
service
we're
day
just gonna
and night,
miss
sir.
it. Okay, Napoleon is gone. Eh.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Excuse me, but could you perhaps help me?
That is what I am here for, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm trying to find out where this sword came from.
From the garden, sir. That sword belongs to one of the statues in the garden.
Thank you very much.
Do not mention it, sir.
Yeah, I don't think I can go out here. It said earlier, one of the manservants said earlier how to get to the garden. I wanted to say it was like off the dining room or something, but that looked like it was up on a cliff.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise sir to pass
Portrait
through
gallery.
the portrait gallery.
That's where
May
the
I help sir in any other
first
way?
hidden door was. Okay, I think we looted this place clean last time. Was that so? I keep thinking I see like the little icons showing that we missed stuff. Is there anybody actually in here? We're kind of short on guests. This is still creeping me out. This is before electricity, so all these things are gas. Right? Or candles. Or, like lamp oil if they're lamps. I'm not sure when interior gas lighting became a thing. I think it was after this.
Is everything all right, my young friend?
Wonderful.
Isn't that lovely? Well, see you later.
Okay. Off with you then, too, sir. Yeah, I think it's out that way. I think this is just a sit. Well, let me go back in. Yeah, I don't think it ever lets you go back in here. Yeah. I'll have to remember that if I play the game again, that when you're in that secret room, that's it. Either one of them. I don't think you can go back in Mortimer's secret room again either.
The sword probably came from this garden, but what could it have been used for? Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart. I guide this sword that will kill the monster. Let's see. A crack as long as my finger. What's going to happen if I've got it wrong?
Oh no. I didn't know there were other options.
Ariadne. I'll try something else.
Okay, yeah, let's walk around a bit, shall we? Oh, there's Jacques. What's up, Clouseau?
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
Etiquette. Questioning. He's immune to questioning, I think. Because he's an inquisitor, you know? Etiquette, psychology, immune to questioning. Etiquette, questioning, so we want to do
To
that
tell
one.
the truth, I was wondering the same thing about you.
It's rare for guests to wander about in the garden. I wanted to be alone for 5 minutes.
You look worried.
Worried? No. Resolved would be a more exact term.
Resolved to do what?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing you.
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity killed a cat, Mr. de Richet. I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know the consequences. See you later.
What do you mean by consequences?
You seem exhilarated by all this, but if you continue down that path, you'll end up selling your soul to him too. Well, I warned you. Good luck to you, monsieur.
Okay, well, we picked up a point there at least.
Golden elixir.
Okay, I don't want to use the thing yet. But if I do have to use it, I could use the golden elixir to get rid of the drunkenness. I think there might be a lot of coins in here, so I'll probably be skirting the edges everywhere. See if there's anything in these bases and stuff. Let's not delve directly into the middle, let's do the edges. Yeah, see, this is nothing. Okay, you can go in and out any of the doors. Oh, yeah, no sir. Please don't step into art. Yeah, I don't know if you go back and replay, like, Chapter 1, Episode 2, like if you have to replay the entire game then? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, when I played it the first time, I didn't go back and replay it. I can't remember if the whole game wasn't out yet, or if, I was just being prudent. Oh, you got more, it looks like you got something besides his wings burn off.
No crate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity. Hey, there's no crack here. Well, let's keep going.
Okay, so there's no place to put the sword. Yeah, that's the way we came from, right? Okay, that goes other places, this doesn't.
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur. Looks like a crack has been made on his torso. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma. Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos in Pasiphae.
This statue has a crack in it. The crack is thin and about as long as a finger. I should be able to thrust in my sword. Let's go. Minos,
Son of Zeus in Europa.
if I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue. His gesture sealed his fate. The crack is in the region of the heart. It's a thin crack as long as a finger. A blade could easily enter.
Yeah, that goes to the center. Let's look at the edges again. I don't know if whatever happens in the middle, if we can come back here.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth. And if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
We haven't found like a single coin in here. I thought there were gonna be like 50 coins in here. Oh, wait. There you go. I was gonna say, it's really weird. I thought there'd be so many coins we would need Elizabeth from BioShock here with us. I think this is back where we... Huh? Yeah, that's where this is.
Golden elixir.
Okay, so that gets rid of our drunkenness. So let's go ahead and use 2 of these. So that we can get full. Okay, we're still not drunk. Okay, so I was planning on using an antidote and then picking up another antidote, but that did not work out for us. Does this allow us to go in? I think that goes to a different room. That looks different. Let's go back the other way. Yeah, that's where we started. How do we get back? There was on that table we already got. This looks like it. Okay. There's a lot of that here. It's the first
Pasiphae,
woman, right?
Daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe, she married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
she has no cracks. Alright, well, let's continue anyways. I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
Okay. I think that's the symbol to activate it if you have a sword in the right spot. Okay, she didn't have a crack. Key with the earth symbol.
Pasiphae.
Did
Daughter
she
of
have any
Perseus and sister of
clues?
Circe, she married Minos and
I
became
really
the queen
can't
of
believe they
Crete.
didn't put a way in to skip the conversation. Translate the plaque.
Deliverance alone suffices not to wash away my humiliation. I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon. 9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur. It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated. When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims.
Men were monsters in Legend
Alright.
too, dude.
Well, let's continue anyways.
The Cyclops, the Minotaur that you just mentioned, plenty of other ones. I think Poseidon was the biggest one of all, and he even had human form. We missed this one?
Daedalus.
Huh.
If I remember rightly, he's the one who built the labyrinth for Minos.
Hey, dude.
Hey, there's a crack in this statue too. Architect and genius inventor. He built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur. I seem to recall that he told Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead. And when Minos found him, he threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus. Every action causes a reaction.
God. I don't remember this one being hard last time. So I think I've asked the wrong questions. It's like the wrong people. Like I thought I hit it off immediately. I'm assuming it's the guy that's the Minotaur, since he's already got blades in him already. But that's probably what everybody does, is to pick that one and they're wrong.
Theseus. He's the son of Aegeus. He became the mythical king of Athens, the unifying king. Pity, he's generally only remembered for having slayed the Minotaur. Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that. I seem to recall he took the decision to confront the Minotaur. He killed the beast, but if it weren't for Ariadne's help, he would have been trapped in that labyrinth forever. In short, yet another hero who wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, I'm probably being a bit harsh. I mean, we do owe him the foundations of Athens. In other words, the Republic. Render therefore unto Caesar what is Caesar's. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
No, it looks like a waste. There we go. Oh, that's the one that makes things cheaper. Yeah, I should have been using that.
Asterion. I am the cursed child. Asterion was a son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos. Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born, who everyone knows as the famous Minotaur. Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation. Technically, Asterion is the victim of the story because he's described as a child cast out from birth. Born from an extramarital union because of the errors of his father, he was treated as an outcast all his life. And he died as innocently as he was born. A tragic story, as the Greeks knew how to do so well. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Theseus. I seem to recall he took the decision to confront the Minotaur. He killed the beast, but if it weren't for Ariadne's help, he would have been trapped in that labyrinth forever. Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
Positioned, I am the blind hero. Supposed to be looking at something? I think that's where the library is. Kind of cool. There's a weather vane or something up there. That's kind of neat. Or a lightning rod. It's weird. Okay, so far we only have the pretty obvious choice of old boy back there. Which can't possibly be it. We didn't examine the statue of the woman at the front.
Daedalus.
This is Icarus's dad.
I am the architect of my own demise. Architect and genius inventor, he built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur. I seem to recall that he told Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead. And when Minos found him, he threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus.
Oh, sorry. Let's look at this thing again. Make sure we didn't miss anything. What's the little girl say again?
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
She has no cracks. Deliverance alone suffices not to wash away my humiliation. I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon. 9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur. It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated. All right, let's continue anyways.
Yeah, this had the hand thing on it. Oh, what does that say?
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities. It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it. It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
That was weird.
Theseus. I
We
wonder
just
if
looked at
Mother managed
Theseus.
to
That's
solve
where
this
we
enigma.
started.
Icarus.
I don't think he has a slit.
The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity. I am the innocent one, sacrificed for the sins of the father. Hey, there's no crack here. Well, let's keep going.
Trait unlocked Hellenist. Yeah, I translated all the plaques here, alright. Figured out exactly squat. Like I've not narrowed it down a bit since I started. I obviously translated the wrong things.
Ariadne. I guide the sword that will kill the monster. In Greek mythology, Ariadne helped Theseus out of the labyrinth. If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island. Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that was thread before.
Here's the famous Ariadne's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
Yeah, well, it's going through the bushes. Yeah, can I pick that one up now?
Golden elixir.
Yep. It's a dead end. on me.
Theseus. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
What am I missing here? Like, I feel like I'm missing a statue or something.
Minos. In mythology, King Minos was known as a wise and just king, despite the fact that he deceived Poseidon. As punishment, his country was devastated by the white bull of the sea god, and his wife became passionately in love with it. From their union, Asterion was born, sadly known to us as the Minotaur. The illegitimate child, the child of shame, who had a sorry fate. And to think that Minos ended up as a judge of the underworld. Decidedly, the high and mighty always managed to get away with it.
He and his queen, Pasiphae, were the monarchs of Crete.
Like, I mean, I guess it's the Minotaur guy, but that just seems too obvious. Like, way too obvious. Especially considering some of the other riddles in this game.
Asterion.
I don't even remember this being a hard one. I think I got this one easy the first time.
Asterion, son of Minos and Pasiphae. Asterion, who had such a sad fate and who the legend portrays as the horrible Minotaur. I am the cursed child. Minos. His gesture sealed his fate. The crack is in the region of the heart.
Yeah, I don't know on that one, guys. I honestly don't know. I obviously didn't hear something correctly. I wasted a lot of points on that. Like a lot of points, and a lot of potions. Alright. What? Oh, vision.
Again?
Please don't do this on the stairs.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out!
Hmm? I don't understand what just happened there.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
Dude, you got handkerchiefs. Or at least start showing blood all over his arm.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
I wonder if that's how she lost her hand. I wonder if she got the thing wrong and she cut her hand off. So the poison wouldn't kill her.
Amber crystals.
Okay. So if we ever level up again, we'll, like, I don't think we're ever going to fill that bar up.
Bandages? Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes. There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
I don't think whatever it is matters. Mom kill old boy? The strain was more than he could bear.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
You got a disguise, that's what happened.
Don't move!
You don't recognize your own
unarmed.
son?
Who are you?
Really?
Good God, Mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are!
Oh, good. I wonder what would have happened if we didn't spy on the guys. Okay, you better give us, like... We should get 2 levels because we're almost at 1, but let's hope we get like 2.5 or 3. Okay, that was 1 already. Oh my god, really? Okay. Sure. Okay, there's a lot of different stuff that we could do, but I think we need to get subterfuge up so it's cheaper, because that's crazy. And we'll do linguistics, there's a lot of that going on lately. Sure, final answer. Complete episode 2. This might have been as far as I've gotten. Yeah, I just feel like I didn't really get a lot of XP. I think I only leveled twice and all that, and I think this was way longer than this opening part. Oh well, we'll see what's going on.